Welcome to KBW. This is your AEW Fyter Fest prediction.
Yeah, we're here for the prediction for Fyter Fest.
So guys,
it is this Saturday.
Number 2. Okay, this is the second event for AEW, and of course this one is free.
It's another free. It's going to be on bench.
Free. Not bench warmers.
No, bench reporter. I didn't throw it out there. You did it. A Bleacher Report.
Bleacher
Report live and YouTube live is actually going to be on both. Yes. On All Elite Wrestling's YouTube page.
So check free, those which is out.
Good. We'll probably put a link below to the YouTube page for them. So if you want to take a look at
one of my many titles is on the line.
Yes.
Not this. The AEW patch.
Which I had nothing to put it onto. If you watch our previous of Stomping Grounds, or you watch our podcast of this week's Raw and SmackDown, you will see that your boy Peppa took the belt from me.
Sure did.
So I am just disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
Feet.
Disrespectful.
Lower half. Disrespectful lower half.
He has a feet thing.
That's all I got. So there's that. Unfortunately. But I can win the patch and I can get 2 things back on my side. Because, I did have 2 things before this past Extreme Rules, which I've defended my title way more times than Peppa has in his holding of the NXT inaugural title. So, here we go with our AEW Fyter Fest picks.
Yes.
For the predictions for this upcoming Saturday night of Fyter Fest. So, the first match on deck is one of the buy-in matches. I'm not sure which buy-in match to go first. So, let's go with the Michael Nakazawa and against Alex Jabali, who is from CEO, which is the game company who's housing this entire event. He's kind of the guy who started this whole thing. Yeah, he's wrestled before, tore his Achilles, going to a match previously and still fought. So, he put in the work, and, it's a hardcore match. It's definitely a hardcore match, but, Nakazawa likes to slither up in oil.
Alex Jabali said he's ready for all the oils.
He's ready for all the oils.
Ready for all the oils. So I mean, Nakazawa can come with it.
For me, I'm going with Alex Jabali on this one. Even though he's not a wrestler, Nakazawa is really just a gimmick for the most part. Yes. So I think that this will be a whole big thing. Running the event. And he's running the event. I'm guessing he's going to win the match here. So I'm taking Alex Jabali.
Sir, I'm with you. Alex Jabali.
All right, there we go. Yeah. We're down.
And that is the first match of the buy-in. So guys, obviously the buy-in is what they're going to call the pre-show officially. Wasn't just the name for Double or Nothing. So next buy-in match, the last one, as there's 2 total. This is a triple threat tag team match. Winner gets a first round bye in the tag team tournament. Is what I believe. It's what we read. It's very confusing.
So the way we read this is that they're possibly the first round of the tag team tournament to determine tag titles when AEW goes live in October. We're thinking that the first round is going to be held in Jacksonville at Fight for the Fallen. Yeah. And then that's why the winner of this automatically jumps to All Out, which is the next big pay-per-view that's going to be actually not shown. Unless that means that the first round will just be... No, it won't be. These next 2 are free. Jacksonville and this one are both free. And then All Out is where you got to pay $55 again or whatever it was. But that's how I'm reading it. The other option is that the tournament is at All Out, and the winner there's a first round there, and then the second round they go there. Right. My imagination is that they're going to do the first round, and maybe a couple at Fight for the Fallen because of the fact that All Out is the last pay-per-view before the tournament, before the live show. Yeah. And I think the very first show is when they want the titles to go up, right?
Correct.
So my guess is that you'll have the 2 winners of All Out then face at their live their first official show.
I have no idea.
So that's how I'm going it out.
I'm just kidding. So yes, let's get to the picks. Anyway, regardless, someone's going to get a bye, I think. So it's the Best Friends. SCU later against Private Party. I like Private Party, man.
Yeah, real good. I was watching.
They got some unique moves going on there. So between Private Party, SCU, and Best Friends,
SCU is Frank Kazarian.
It is Kazarian and Scorpio Sky because Christopher Daniels will have a singles match actually.
See if you can still put it.
I'm going to take the Best Friends.
And I'm going to take SCU because I feel they are the most polished tag team in this match, particularly, that they will at least be on live TV fighting for the titles at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I could be wrong in the fact that they're giving the first round because they actually want good tag matches at Fight for the Fallen.
This is why
but I think
prediction.
SCU is going to jump to All Out and they will get the first round bye for the tag tournament.
Okay. What's next?
So next one on this card we have here, the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega going up against.
Did you say the Young Bucks?
The Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. Going up against the Lucha Bros.
What did they do this thing?
And
Alado, Senano, laughing.
And
right?
Laredo Kid.
And Laredo Kid. That's going to be a hell of a match.
It's going to be a great
weird
match.
that your top two tag teams are not involved in, like, they're going to have to get into the tournament some other way.
Yeah,
unless they're, like, seeding them different. But,
I'm kind of intrigued on how that one's going to play out, but,
yeah.
You know, it is what it is. And actually, since there is no other bye, maybe I am wrong. Maybe All Out's going to have a bunch of tournaments. Anyway, it's going to be just, All Out's going to be a bunch of tag matches. This one is going to be a tough one to call, I think. I don't think Kenny Omega can lose a second match.
In a row.
But then I don't think neither can the Lucha Bros lose another match.
Well, no, they won already.
They won.
They just won their tag title. Yeah, but that's still.
They didn't win at an AEW event. They won at a AAA event. But I'm still saying Young Bucks and Kenny Omega on this one.
Me too.
So 2 out of 3 matches we talked about, we agree on 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go down, Peppa. Now go to the next one.
I'm getting.
You see, they're all there. They didn't go anywhere.
Okay, so we doing Yuka?
Yep.
Yuka Sakazaki versus Riho.
Riho!
Versus the Beast, Nyla Rose. You think they're still gonna? You think Michael Cole's gonna jump in and just like, it's the Beast?
God, I hope not. I can't
either.
stand him.
It's the big dog.
No.
No. Okay. Cool.
Listen, WWE stuff on AEW.
So Yuka Sakazaki,
the thing.
Riho, and Nyla Rose. Who do we have here, young man? I'm taking Nyla Rose, man. They're gonna start getting that beast up. She's gonna start whooping some ass now.
I think she's
she's
gonna whoop some ass. But you know what? I like Riho in this one.
You're going with the Riho.
I'm going with Riho. The girl knows how to take hits.
Yeah.
If you watched the Being the Elite, Kenny Omega talked really highly of her. They tied together when she was like 14 or whatever. And like they built, even Brandy talked about all of them. But Riho really in the style of where she comes from, which we're being introduced to slowly here, more and more because I didn't really watch it. It's about being able to take the beating and then coming out on top. And I think she showed that at Double or Nothing. How she can take the beating and still come out on top here. Mm-hmm. That I think that she is the one of the better fighters that we're going to see here, and I think she will come out on top and be able to take down the Beast, Nyla Rose.
Okay.
So for the next match, we have Christopher Daniels.
Oh, SCU.
SEMA.
SCU. That's
Later.
2 very good.
So these are 2
veterans.
very good veterans.
They're not grizzled, but they are veterans.
You know what, Peppa? Who you got this one?
I got SEMA from the win, bro.
You taking Chris Daniels? Take the singles loss, okay?
SCU having a bad night apparently. I apologize.
Yeah, you're just destroying SCU here.
But
SCU went and won at Double or Nothing. I picked obviously SCU to win the tag match. I think SEMA's going to put on a great show. Christopher Daniels, we're going to see what Christopher Daniels still is made of. Can he still be a singles competitor? That is the big question here on this pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. Or not whatever it may be.
Is free for view?
The free for view? Yeah. It's not pay-per-view, it's free for view.
You're welcome, everybody.
See,
get your FFVs on.
I want that title from you, but I gotta go Christopher Daniels. I think he's gonna put on a good show.
Well, it's good if you're gonna pick opposites. That's the only way to beat me is to not pick the same.
No, well, because if it's all right, and I gotta rely on bonus points. But I think Christopher Daniels, the way he was talking, he wants to see if he can be a singles competitor. Yeah, they won the 3-on-3 match, but I think he's got to prove something here because they want to see if is he a great opportunity to fight for that championship down the line, or is he really just going to be basically a trainer at the end of the day? And I think that he's going to put on a great show. And listen, I think SEMA still is going to be a big portion of AEW in general. I think he may be a good salesman because he's a phenomenal fighter still to this day. But I think they're going to give this one to Christopher Daniels to see if he still has it in him to be able to fight when it comes to TV time.
I dig it. Next up, we have the Death Rider.
The rival of
John
death.
Moxley going up against the bad boy, Joey Janela. With Penelope Ford, ooey,
I know you're excited for
yowie,
that.
zowie.
Well, again, stop throwing WWE stuff into AEW. Don't ruin what is great.
Whoa, we're blending wrestling together. That's great too. Okay.
Yowie, zowie, wowie, zowie.
Bray belongs in the AEW with his beautiness.
I thought I saw Rambling Raccoon on my way here.
No, that's just
he crossed the street. Across the street, I was like, "Yo, is that Rambling Raccoon? Oh gosh, Raccoon!" I'm like, "Oh,
rabbit.
Man, Rambling Raccoon. He's already showing up.
He's a rabbit.
I know. Well, he's adding the raccoon to his.
Yeah, he's a raccoon.
He's adding.
Damn
it. He was trying to hide, trying to blend in with the scenario.
Everybody's rambling.
You know?
This is ridiculous. So
so
Moxley, Janela. I feel like this is this should be a no-brainer. Moxley will get another win. Bad boy Joey Janela, he's more of a guy who's going to take dope spots. He's going to go through a few weird chairs. So hits. I'm gonna Moxley, man.
I have to agree with you, Peppa. I think Moxley's going to take this win. I don't think he's going to get a loss until Kenny Omega All Out.
In his first official AEW match, he's not going to lose.
No. Moxley, I think Moxley's going to take a lot of wins here. So, and like I said, until he fights Kenny Omega, I don't think there's going to be a possibility of him ever losing until then, which is All Out. But there is that. So then we have Hangman Page, Jungle Boy.
What? I thought he wanted to fight MJF.
Jimmy Havoc.
No, he said MJF.
And MJF.
Oh, MJF.
So it's a fatal four-way because first it was Jungle Boy, then it was Jimmy Havoc, and then it was MJF because they finally understood what he was saying.
He's a jungle.
Jungle?
This whole thing is a real havoc. You want Jimmy Havoc?
No, MJF.
Oh, well, we already promised the other guys a match.
So you got to be in it. So boom.
I love this match.
This is a great.
This is my favorite match.
It's going to be intriguing because Jungle Boy, a.k.a.
Jungle Boy.
Jack. Was it Jack?
Perry.
Jack Perry. Luke Perry's son. I watched an interview that he did with Chris Van Vliet. And it was a great interview, by the way. But, I mean, he seems to still be a little unsure of different things. I mean, the one move that he put on Joey Janela, because Joey Janela helped him do that move, was phenomenal because Joey Janela was able to sell it. But I feel he's still a little... It's gonna test how well he can put on in the ring, I think.
We have some good guys to work with. So
but I think Hangman Page will come out on top here because, well, no one likes MJF. And
you think Hangman's coming out on top?
He's got to. He's going in for the title soon. He can't
lose going in.
They're not stupid here. This isn't WWE where they would make him lose and still win the title at the end of the day.
Yeah, I like this idea. I'm going to second that. It's going to be a Hangman victory. I really feel like AEW is going to push Hangman the hardest. He's not going to win the title at all.
But I think he will.
But I think they want to go into TV with Jericho holding the belt. You want the guy who's is well known holding the belt. So I think Hangman's not going to get it yet.
I say that, but
there's
still another pay-per-view, and I want to see things before I fully say that. But before All Out,
you got it right.
I did. I was trying to think about. I was thinking of All In and all that.
Yeah.
But as of right now, I still think Hangman Page is definitely, like you said, the top one. I think that he'll end up. I still think he's going to win, but that could change come All Out if some things do change with the different things I've been watching there.
Yeah.
And so, what do you got for the last one?
Last match, Cody with Brandy freaking Rhodes versus Darby Allin. This gentleman scares the shit out of me.
Did you see his promo?
Yeah, I'm scared of him.
So
as a person, I don't know if that's
a true thing.
If that's a true story, if that's a true story, I feel terrible for this gentleman. I hope that he has a great life.
He was 5,
and there's an uncle
a drunk uncle who died in an accident. And that's why half of him died when he was 5 years old.
So he's been wearing paint. He was a pro skater.
He was a pro skater. I remember about Tony Hawk. That's why I remember the face. I remember the pain.
Yeah, but I mean, he wasn't.
This is his real life. It's not a gimmick.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
His name's Obi Trice.
Real name, no gimmick. Could be.
So yeah, Darby Allin and Cody. Darby Allin scares the ever living crap out of me, but he's also a very amazingly good wrestler. So
he is, and him and Cody together, I think it's gonna be a great match.
Yeah.
I am having trouble picking this one, man. I
really too, because you feel like to see that one of the big boys in the company, he's not gonna lose his main event, is he? Or is he going to push the young guy?
Well, because he has a match. Was it 2 weeks from now? We have Fight for the Fallen.
Right, and it's him and his brother versus the
So
the Bucks. Right?
Yeah, the Bucks. I'm pretty sure. So you have a singles match to then go into a tag team match? Do you have them lose in both matches? That's my thing. Because you're going to have the Bucks lose to Cody and the Rhodes. I mean,
yeah.
Like, you're really going to have the Bucks lose to them?
Maybe.
When they're supposed to be the greatest tag team on earth?
Of space and time.
So, you know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm struggling with. So, you don't have Cody lose back-to-back, but he just won. So, does he lose and he beats the Bucks, and then the Bucks lose to Cody and Dustin?
See, but I feel like this, a lot of this is like, you got to showcase your talent now. Once TV shows up, then I think everything's really going to jump to a different level.
Well, so I'm saying, you have to showcase these guys
Cody's
now.
not pushing himself yet.
He doesn't have to. He has a name behind him. Whereas Darby Allin, none of people know of him. Unless you watch the indie scene.
I'm going with it. Cody's still going to get the win, but the match is going to be incredible, so Darby Allin's name is going to get out there quickly. So I'm still going to get Cody with the victory.
I gotta agree with Cody only because I can't see him and Dustin beating the Bucks.
Yeah.
And Fight for the Fallen. So Cody's gotta get the win here. Right. So Cody gets the win here. He'll be 2-0 going into Fight for the Fallen.
I can't wait until AEW starts up for real.
Mm-hmm.
And we can have the same chats about AEW as if we were talking about the NBA. Because
I'm so excited.
Because they're going to bump up a lot of stats, they said.
Because
and analytics.
Christopher Daniels talked about how he's 1-0. Can he continue to streak to go 2-0?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, how cool is that? Like, imagine, like, we can be like, look, picks become so much easier. We're like, look, Cody is 12-3. Darby Allin is 3-6. He's only hit his finisher one time.
Yeah, like come on now.
You can actually get some real cool predictions about it.
We could pop it up there for everyone to see the analytics. I'm also going to be so
terrified by what are the stipulations? Like, what are the bonuses? Because once there's actual analytic stipulations, it's not going to be like who got the pin. It's going to be like, what kind of pin? Because there's going to be some damn analytics that says Cody has the fruit roll-up pin 90% of the time. And you're like, damn.
He pins him with this as opposed to this.
Yeah.
And before he pins him, he hits him with... Hey, we're back. We're talking about the analytics. That's what it is. So we'll get to see that. I'm super excited. I'm super excited, like we said. So there should be great reviews coming up for what is now, which we'll talk about in a minute, Wednesday Dynamite.
Or Tuesday, they
Wednesday Night Dynamite. Wednesday Night Dynamite, because of the fact that TNT has basketball Tuesday nights, so they moved it to Wednesday. That's why they didn't want to conflict with that and move back and forth. So they want to stay on one show, so that's why it's Wednesday. We'll talk about that on our episode, which you'll hear prior to this actually, because this will be out after that.
Guys,
this has to drop on Friday.
Dropping.
This is our third, fourth video, fifth. We got a lot to do. So again. Oh, well, hey, it's AEW. Do you finally want to bid them?
We can bid them adieu because this is an AEW.
For our man, Kenny Omega. Oh, we got Bucket.
Ready? From us, here, KBW.